I have shit to talk about. Nothing good. Nothing real good, but shit nevertheless. Made some changes to my helmet. Hopefully the audio sounds better. That's kind of the goal. Is to make that sound cute. Muy guto. I'm not sure what videos I'm going to put up and which ones I'm not going to. I mean, some people on my Instagram may have seen this. Now, when this video comes out, it's going to be quite some time. Maybe a month. This one will definitely be postponed, and we'll know what the results are well after I post this video. But I brought in the Subaru. Subaru, I guess the dealership closest to me, because I think I threw a rod or a bearing in the rod, and that's not good. That's very expensive. That's a very expensive fix. And so it's been 2 weeks since I brought it in, actually, and they still, I think, haven't even looked at it, which is kind of tough to hear. But we're 2 weeks in. I don't know if I'm gonna have to build a motor or not, and if I do, it's going to cost so much money, because I'm not someone who will build a stock motor and put upgrades on it. No. I might do that with a stock motor, but I'm not gonna build a stock motor to replace the stock motor and put any performance parts on it. It doesn't make sense. It's a waste of time and money. No, what I plan on doing is, on the Subarus, they have these ports on the sidewalls of the cylinder sleeves, and those ports are open on regular blocks. They're called open deck. I'm still learning this stuff, so bear with me, guys. So this motor's got a open deck cylinder configuration, and that doesn't hold up to a whole lot of power. You can sleeve them so you can bore out the cylinder and put new sleeves in it that are thicker, and that's cool. Yeah, awesome. But you're still limiting yourself, because there's so much. The whole point of a block is that it is a solid material to keep the explosions from getting out, right? And very long story short, I want to buy or build a closed deck flat 4 2.5 liter, so I can maybe put an upgraded turbo. But the idea is to build the block first and then just go the rest of it stock. So stock heads. I might get the heads ported, but you know, and flow tested, and maybe the seats reseated or whatever the fuck you gotta do on these Subis. But the general idea is that I want to build the block so it can take all the power that I can throw at it, and then just start adding from there, you know? Do a down pipe, up pipe, boost controller, intake, tune it, and then move to E85 eventually, and yada yada yada. You just keep moving up. E85, then bigger turbo and more boost. Oh yeah, front mount intercooler, that's gonna happen before all of the E85 stuff. I'd love to get that all done before I build any power, is the front mount, so I can stay nice and cool. Cool-like. But I'm doing the same thing everybody does in their WRX. Like, one main direction you can go with the WRX, I mean, you could jump right into E85, but, or you can get a bigger turbo, but those are two very small things compared to the up pipe, down pipe, blah, 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 doing all that shit. So yeah, I'm basically gonna plan on building the block. And that's really only for the worst case scenario. If things don't go well and for whatever reason I need to build a block, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build it so that I can take power, put the stock internals back on, get the thing running, and then just kind of putz with it and build up from there. Build your platform, build your foundation. If you're gonna stand on a pedestal, make sure the pedestal's got all 4 legs, you know. It's really interesting to see what's going to happen with the car too, because the reason I haven't been putting out a whole ton of videos is because I've spent so much time with the car. I've been working on the car, you know, planning around the car, driving the car, going to car shows, all that shit, right? And I don't know, I mean, I've had the car for 7 months. I don't know why I've been so into it lately. Probably because all the car shows picked up their pace, you know? And it's easier to get around, especially when it's really hot. To have AC is a fucking godsend, so. Things have also been kind of weird music-wise. I know this is gonna sound off-topic, but bear with me here. Lately I haven't been listening to my favorite playlist. I've been taking a gamble on just random playlists, stuff that I can find. And it's weird, whenever that happens, I always get in these weird moods where I want to do stuff that I don't normally do, and I don't know, sometimes it can be fun. Sometimes I get to do some really cool shit. Like, I'm trying to think of the last time this happened. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I got into that mood right before I bought the bike too, and good things come from those kind of days where you're just not really into the music that you want to listen to, or you can't listen to your favorite song today. It's just not one of those days. I don't know. It's been kind of odd, and sometimes odd things bring good times. Oh yeah, what else is going on? So I don't know if I talked about it or if I'm gonna post it, but tomorrow is the day I am going to court. What? Yep, I have a speeding ticket on the bike. It happened about a month ago. Yeah, actually the videos that are just going up are about the same time that I got the ticket. Now, that also contributed to me not wanting to ride so much this last month. I'm not gonna go into details, right? I'm really not getting into details, but the problem I have with the speeding ticket is I requested from the officer the results of his, how do I put this so gently? I was like, hey, yo, bitch, let me see the proof. I asked for the proof of the speeding, what he recorded me at, and he was unable to provide said information. And that's part of the reason why I'm going to court. But the other part is the speedo's off on my bike, which if you ever look at my videos, by the way, my speedo is off. I am not traveling as fast as my speedometer says. And I know this, but I don't know how much. At the upper end of that, I know it's at about 10% between 30 and 60. But when I get up to about, it tapers, it definitely grows, gets a little bit worse. And I think it's 12%. Well, the problem is, when I got pulled over, he said I was going the speed well above what was on my Speedo. And I'm like, no I didn't. I know I didn't. And he's like, well, okay, I'll write you at Oh, I wasn't gonna say that. Okay, I'll bleep it out. But the point is, I was not traveling the speed he had quoted, what he had suggested I was traveling, and so I asked him for the proof because I knew I wasn't moving that quick. And he was not able to provide that proof, so I'm going to court to kind of at least pitch my side. This footage is so fucking unusable. God damn. Yeah, I'm stopping because go. What the fuck? Still don't understand why I picked this up as a hobby to relax. It pisses me off beyond belief when people get in front of me and act like fucking idiots. Like that van that fucking almost hit me. No big deal. Dumb bitch. So there's hours of footage that I never really use because it's just me riding and just absolute quiet. And it's majority of it is because this is my way of cooling my jets. This is my way of relaxing. I just calm down, take a deep breath. That was a cool looking car. And that's it. I just enjoy it. It feels good. You know what? If I'm out riding, I should go and I should go look at that WRX that's for sale.
We're the worst neighbors in the world. We're piss you off night and day. We drink and fight and have lots of girls.